It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Feddy and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Feddy are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Feddy
I forgot to turn this on. Welcome to
You're hilarious.
Pickleball Tuesday. What?
You're funny.
Why?
Because after the morning we just had, rolling up banners, I'm doing all of this in these shoes, and you're like, oh, but you forgot to turn the light on.
Well, you and I had a conversation that you were bringing sneakers in.
I do. They're in the back.
Okay, so you wear the shoes because you want to wear the shoes.
I was going to change my shoes to clean up from Christmas, but I didn't, so.
That's right. So, like I said, you choose what you want to choose.
I choose my shoes.
You choose your shoes.
I choose my shoes. Happy Tuesday to you, too.
Happy
I
Tuesday.
chew Pikachu.
That's right.
What can I tell you? What'd you put in my coffee today, by the
I have no
way?
idea. You and the sister sledges over there.
I don't even know, but it's been a full-on morning, but we got a great show lined up. How was your Tuesday morning?
Tequila sunrise.
I love how you just sit. I know, I tease you all the time.
There's 27 people in a space that holds 4, and what do you want me to do? You want me to jump in the ladder? What do you want me to do?
You just sit.
I opened up the table. I put the tree away. I carry pieces. I took the kids across the street because their cars are a
Thank you, Josh.
mess.
You changed the title.
And what do you want?
I watched this morning, and you walked across the street. It was like the mother duck and her ducklings.
And then I had 12 people with me.
And
Why
Kennedy
did I have 12?
and Casey and Eric.
And Eric. I'm like, why is everybody? I have no idea. He didn't even have a car. He didn't even have a car in the game.
I was wondering why Eric went
I
with
don't
you across
know.
the
I
street.
thought he was going to buy a car.
Did he fix all the cars? No,
He
Casey left.
fixed one, the other one left, and the other one doesn't have a car.
She hit herself with her bra strap? No, it wasn't. It was you. It was Esther. Esther's back in the house. What can I tell you? We've got
Yes.
the senior picklers here
The
today.
amazing adventure of Ester and Didi.
Esther and Didi.
And Didi's glasses are bigger than her face.
But I'm excited because we're doing a Pickleball Tuesday. And that was Freddie today walking across the street to...
I went to get a car done, and then I look around and I say, why am I surrounded by 12 people?
I looked in the lobby. Thank goodness Abby's chill because I called her in a million different... She was even in the bathroom at one point. I called her. I mean, a million different ways.
We told Esther that Abby's my daughter.
You should fill me in on these things.
You blew the bit.
You
blew the bit.
I did not know.
You blew the bit.
What do you always say? Tell me the truth so I can lie for you?
Yes.
Tell me the lie so I can lie for you.
You blew the bit. We had to go, and then she says, how can that be? And she had like 400 questions. And she played right along.
You're going to confuse poor Esther.
That ain't hard.
But I'm glad we've got the ladies back in the house. We should say hello to Ester and Didi.
Hello, Ester and Didi.
Have you ladies ever played pickleball?
We love pickleball. I'm a virgin. She
You're a
says that
pickleball
about
virgin?
everything. She's not a virgin.
I've never played pickleball, but however, I love it because all my contemporaries do it, and I think it's the sexiest new game out there.
It is the sexiest game
What's
ever.
a contemporary?
My
Someone her
friends,
age.
people of my age, my demographic.
So why don't you use the word friends and you got to say contemporary?
All
Her
right,
age,
my
friends.
That's a contemporary way of saying friends.
Because I don't consider everybody a friend, but you're my friend. We're old friends.
We're old friends.
She's old, not
Golden
me.
friends.
So let me get this
Old.
right. You got friends, old friends, and contemporaries.
Huh? Why? I'm so confused. What do you
Yeah,
say?
yeah. Just say yeah.
Yeah.
Just say yeah.
Yeah.
And it begins. That's all I got to say.
Didi, where do you like playing pickleball?
I play at Jimmy Everett Tennis. You know, Chrissy Everett. She, her father started that Jimmy Everett Tennis Center at Holiday Park in Fort Lauderdale.
Wow.
And also there's Pompano Beach. They have one in Delray Beach. I go everywhere. I play in Ohio. I play at the Y in Ohio, in Dayton, Ohio. I'll go anywhere to play pickleball. It's my favorite.
In other words, she's been around the block.
But isn't Ohio a little far?
Yeah, but you know what? They have great pickleball there. Every day.
You gotta go all the way there to play great pickleball?
Sometimes, because my husband's family's there. So we go there, and all we do is play pickleball from 12:30 to 2:30, and that's the whole day. It's a pickleball day. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then other days we can,
So you go to Ohio on Monday,
play
Wednesday, and
pickleball.
Friday, too?
Some days, yeah.
Really? Mm-hmm. You fly out?
Yeah,
They probably stay the whole week. They probably don't come back and forth for Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. They're probably there on Tuesdays and Thursdays also.
Dawn's right. She's
You
right,
know,
yeah.
you used to be contemporary. You ain't a contemporary no more.
I bet you they stay for the week and they
I bet you they
recuperate on
don't.
Tuesdays
These
and
two, they're
Thursdays.
probably hallucinating.
We sometimes take
I
it.
wish.
I'm going to take her for a road trip up there, and we're going to drive. The last time it took me 36 hours to get home, but that's another story. But, we're going to go up, and we're going to play, and she's going to get really good.
Yeah,
I'm going to
you're gonna
teach her.
teach me
I've been
all the
trying to
tricks.
teach her, and there's people all over here. There's young people,
You
old
could teach
people,
her in Florida.
new people.
Raul's going to teach me with Carl, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to get really good like you guys. I'm going to be a pro.
First of all, Carl's not
can
going to
do it.
teach you because you called him Carlito.
I,
You said Carlos.
Carlos.
huh? Oh, no. Oh, psh, that was a joke behind the scenes.
You call me Carlitos, though. That's fine. My wife
Okay.
calls me Carlitos.
Raul and Carlito.
Sí.
Carlito
Mi
and
esposa, mi
Raul.
esposa is Colombian.
¿Cómo?
There you go.
Who's Colombian?
wife.
Mi
His
esposa.
wife. Su
My wife.
esposa.
His wife.
Whose wife?
My wife.
Alessia, my jogi. Her husband is from Colombia too. Colombia.
Oh, you have a yogi also?
Ah,
I have a Yogi Berra.
ah.
She don't get that.
Yogi Berra,
All right, we're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we're going to be
What
talking
mess have you gotten me involved
some
in?
pickleball.
I'm looking for contemporary new help. That's what I'm
Senior
looking for.
Masters. They're your contemporaries.
I have
Pickle be
contemporaries.
with you.
Maybe not friends, but contemporaries. People
I don't
your
even know
age.
what the
We're
hell
a
that
little
means.
older than him.
People
Don't
your
worry
age.
about it.
Oh,
He's a
really?
youngin.
Yes.
This is getting more interesting by the minute.
More to come. Stay tuned. Give us a call, 888-9944-995 Studio A. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
This holiday season, let the spirit of the Brooklyn Cafe brighten up your mornings with our exclusive cafe merch collection, with our stylish tees to rep your favorite show. Elevate your morning routine with our signature cafe mugs, a sleek, lightweight laptop sleeve to protect your valuable device, a 17-ounce stainless steel bottle with your favorite show logo on it, and your favorite, hold on, let me overthink this phone case, for all Apple and Samsung phones. Cheers to the holiday season. Order now at brooklyncafe.tv/shop. Happy holidays!
Do you have an idea for a show or a podcast? Do you want the opportunity to be on TV? Amp Media Productions is partnered with True Oldies Real Radio Station and powered by many online platforms such as Roku, Facebook, YouTube, and even Amazon Fire to help amplify your impact. Do you want your voice to reach a wide audience? Call us today at 866-224-5422.
AMP2 Media Productions, in collaboration with True Oldies Radio and Comcast TV, bring you the opportunity to spotlight your business on Monday Night Football on ESPN. By targeting your preferred Comcast region, your commercial will be spotlighted during NFL and NCAA football season, reaching over 1 million viewers. Let AMP help you amplify your impact in the community. Contact us at 866-224-5422 to create your own commercial today.
Le Sorel Restaurant, home of the authentic Italian tradition, offers a large menu that consists of seafood, steak, homemade pasta, brick oven pizza, and homemade desserts including a wide wine selection. We also have the best bar in Boca Raton with delicious cocktails, homemade limoncello, cappuccino, Italian espresso, brandy, and other specialties, open every day with a lunch and dinner menu. For more information or to make a reservation, contact lesorelrestaurant.com or call 561-235-5600. 5301.
South Florida's Good Time Oldies. Now, Boca and Delray Beach have their own oldie station. Catch us on 95.3 FM. It's the greatest rock and roll hits of the 60s and 70s. On South Florida's Good Time Oldies, 95.3 FM.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Feddy S.
And we're back. My head is cut off.
We'll have to put your head back in the picture.
I gotta do like you. I gotta be short and.
You gotta be taller like me. I'm bigger than you. Remember the morning show? I was like Alice in Wonderland. How cool are these? This was a surprise for you. Carl Foster bought these for us. We got media passes. We've got VIP courtside, and we have VIP all access to this amazing event that is happening next weekend at Patch Reef Park.
Wow, these are all the booths that are involved in this thing?
That's some of them. We have probably over 30 vendors, 30 exhibitors. We're doing a live fashion show. We've got pros. We've got a charity pro-am. We got tons of food and concessions, from Latin food to burgers, you name it. It's a big festival. This will be our third year. We've had over 1,000 players each of the last 2 years and about 5,000 spectators over 5 days. The largest event in South Florida.
Carl Foster, of Foster Events Group, Boca Masters. What a treat to have you. I'm so excited. I don't know if we met you when we were up at the expo a couple weeks ago, where we met Raul, we met Adam, and Adam says to me last week of pickleball cards, you have to meet Carl, you have to meet Carl. Have you met Carl yet? I have to have Carl. So fortunately for us, Carl lives very close to our studio, and he was able to squeeze in this quick interview before the big event next week.
This is amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Big venue, big venue. Now this is all outdoors, Carl?
Yes, all outdoors. We'll have 36 courts. Including the feature stadium court there that seats 500 people, and VIP seats. People sit right on the court, so it's a lot of excitement there, seeing the top professionals playing up close and personal. And so we have a free kids day on Saturday morning. The kids can come out, start learning pickleball if they haven't already learned, but most of them are already playing in schools. And then we've got senior days, Thursday and Friday, where it's buy one, get one. So the seniors get in an extra ticket there like we do for the tennis tournaments. But same thing with pickleball. We have a big senior pro. We call them champion pros. We don't call them seniors or golden agers. That's the Golden Bachelor. He's a pickleball player too. But I was hooked into watching the Golden Bachelor. And then actually one of the ladies that tried to win his spot was a Delray Beach co-captain in pickleball. So they had pickleball on the TV series if you watched the Golden Bachelor, which was pretty cool. We met the Golden Bachelor in Dallas at the National Championships. He was down there when we were down there for the National Championships, I guess a couple months ago.
How'd you get so involved in pickleball?
Well, I got involved with pickleball about 5 years ago, actually, through tennis. I've been a tennis guy. I run the Delray Beach Open Tennis Tournament, the big tennis tournament. I've been the voice of that for 25 years. They got me into pickleball about 5 years ago. They wanted to do a TV show on their pickleball event called the World Pickleball Open up in Port St. Lucie, and I said, what's pickleball? I had no clue at that time what pickleball was, so I studied up on it like a good TV host should, and I went up there and covered the event and saw like 300 people, all ages, playing this crazy sport called pickleball, and the rest is history. And now I own 3 events. I do a TV show in pickleball, and we do expos, pickleball cards. That's all part of our...
Instantly hooked.
Instantly hooked. It's a healthy addiction, so if you're looking for an addiction, a healthy one, pickleball, once you step on the court, these ladies out here, you step on the court anytime, anybody that's played, you know you will be back probably, if we went out there and gave you a lesson for 5 or 10 minutes, you'll be hooked for the rest of your life.
That's right.
I need lessons. First, I need the clothes. So fortunately, we have some T-shirts we got from the Pickle Club, but I need some clothes. You got to look the part. You know, ask Ester and Didi. They look the part.
I'm not even going to entertain that whole conversation, but yes, these are from our friends.
At the Pickle Club. So we had this idea when we were at the expo that we should start the Cafe Pickle Club. Because we have our own line of coffee, our own line of tea, and our own line of cookie dough. So why not have the Pickle Club as part of the cafe and sort of see how we can combine pickleball with the Brooklyn Cafe show?
And then we have our seniors that are coming, tagging along as well as kids. I mean, every age in the world is playing this game, and it's just growing rapid all over the place. So
the nice thing about this whole pickleball, Freddie and Dawn, Carl, you'll agree, is that, you know, the seniors come out, but they also bring their grandkids. Their grandkids could be 5 years old or 25 years old. They all come out together, and they can all have a great time.
What
That is the
constitutes a
beauty
senior?
of pickleball.
Absolutely.
How old is a senior?
The senior in the pickleball world is 50 plus.
That's what I thought.
It's
So
considered
we're
a
all
senior pro.
considered now seniors.
So I know I'm not quite there yet, but I'm getting close. Yeah, on my second, the 70 is the new 40, so I'm still approaching 50.
Perfect. And you've got the Boca Raton Picklers, their Survivor Challenge, which is Monday.
Yes.
You still have openings for that?
We have a couple openings for the women. The men's almost full. There's only 24. This is a Survivor event for the Boca Picklers. So the Boca Picklers is a national 50-plus Champions League that started last year, and Boca Raton has one of 6 franchises, which we bought. This year, they're adding 6 more franchises for the upcoming season, and we drafted the top players just like an NFL combine. We had a combine where all the pickleball top pros, 50-plus, women and men, they come out, and then we draft them for our team. We had 9 men and 9 women on our team, and we played all across the country. We played in Dallas, Kansas City, Wichita, Arizona. We're hoping to host a match in Boca this year for the National Pickleball League in the Boca Picklers. So the Survivor is sort of a prelude to the Boca Masters coming up later in the week. But Monday we'll have the top 24 men, top 24 women playing all day long for some of the owners to look and to see a potential draftee if they're good players. And the winner of each competition gets automatically drafted into the MPL draft and will either be a pickler or another team may draft them, but they're vying for a spot to be drafted, just like getting a spot in the NFL. But this is the MPL. So it's a pretty exciting competition. For the first time we're doing this at Patch Reef Park. And we'll see, we have camo, Boca Pickler shirts going to be out there. And so it's just a warm-up for our big event that starts on Wednesday the 17th, and it runs through Sunday. It's a 5-day tournament. VIP tickets still available. People want to come out and watch. Wednesday's a free day, amateurs, so anybody wants to come out, there's grounds passes, so they can come out and enjoy some good pickleball, eat some good food, hang out. And pickleball is such a cultural sport. People just hang out and talk, and the ladies that play, you get together. There's serious competition on the court, but afterwards everybody hangs out. They have some drinks, they have some food, they hang out, they go buy some clothes. We have all kinds of vendors going to be there, from pickleball apparel to shoes to jewelry.
Carl, now when you have the players out there for the Survivor Challenge, getting back to the Survivor Challenge, because that was very interesting, right? You get to play, enjoy the game, but also maybe play professionally if you're good enough to get drafted. Are you drafting individual players or are you drafting teams?
No, it would be a round-robin format. Good question. They're playing doubles, so you don't have to come in with your own team. So it's going to be a round-robin. So you'll get a chance to play with all the different players, and it's based on the number of games you win and the number of points you score. At the end of the day, the top male, the top female will be a pro. They will be automatically drafted into the pro league. So basically, now a lot of these players playing are already playing, have played in the MPL. Mm-hmm. So some of them have some experience. While other ones, a lot of people I don't even know that have signed up that are from around the country. We have 34 states and 6 countries represented at the Boca Masters. So we have people coming in from all over, especially this time of year. The snowbirds, it's a little cold and a little freezing up there. So all the people down in Florida will be able to enjoy the good Boca weather next week and get rid of this little too much wind out there today for pickleball. I couldn't even play this morning. The ball's flying all over the place.
That's right. Now, when you say pro, can you share with all of us, what does it mean to go pro? What does pro mean?
Pro means money. Pro means you play for money. Instead of medals, you play for real cash.
I think we'd be on the bunny slopes, Freddie and I, because we've never played. We were talking about skiing. We don't ski either. We're not very athletic. You think they can help us?
No, but we describe it.
You play for recreation.
We
play
describe.
For fun.
We play for fun.
Yeah, play for fun. When you get good enough, you start. People start playing tournaments. We get a lot of people play tournaments for the first time. As you progress in the sport, like anything, as you get better, you want to try your hand out, and you can play a 3-0 level, which is like a beginner's level, all the way up to 5-0 or a pro. When you play pro, it's serious. I mean, they're playing for money, and it's a livelihood. Most of these pros now earning a living playing professional pickleball and also teaching, doing clinics. They get endorsements from paddle companies, apparel companies. So it's a real sport, So it's a serious sport. Some of the top pros are making 6 figures or more. Some of the younger pros now are making over a couple $1 million a year. So it's not chopped liver.
And some of these events, it's 25,000. 10,000 that the winners receive, so it's real money. You're not leaving with $500 in your pocket.
Right. It's our tournament is $30,000 in prize money. That's divided up over the pros.
Mm-hmm.
So they could end up the weekend if they win 2 or 3 divisions. They could leave $5 or $10 grand for the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a bad job, right?
That's right.
You've got the event coming up this week, and then you've got another one in Delray in March. You're busy.
Yeah, we've got a few things going on. This is our 3rd in Boca. We do the only tournament in Boca Raton. And Delray will be our 4th year. We started in Delray Beach at the big tennis stadium. We turned that into a pickleball fest, and the same type of thing with vendors and merchandise. And it's not quite as big as Boca. We only have 27 courts in Delray, but we have the big stadium there, which is pretty cool. In Boca, we have 36 courts, and they're actually building 18 more covered courts next year for our tournament. They've just added 6 more permanent courts. So the growth of pickleball is over 40 million players right now. It's the fastest growing sport in the world. It's over 150% growth. So you see it because in our tournament we have people age 10 up to 90. We have a guy just signed up, said, I'm 95. Can I play your tournament? I said, of course. We got to play in the 70s division. We don't have anybody to play you in 90s, but they're all dead. But the thing is, we got enough 70-year-olds you can compete with.
How great is that to see our seniors, although now we're seniors. We could even live in like a senior community, playing and getting outside and being athletic, enjoying the Florida weather, and having fun with their contemporaries and their friends.
What I like about this, okay, the players, the money, all that is great, but what about all the sponsorship and all the jobs and all the opportunities that are surrounded with the fastest growing game in America? All the shots of people that have shirts, like the people that we got to meet. I have to thank South Florida Oldies Radio because they're the ones that invited me to go up to cover their booth. I have never seen a pickleball, much less play it.
So you're a virgin too.
Oh, I'm such a virgin, I squeak.
I walked in, there's all virgins here today.
But I got to tell you, I never had the opportunity to know what a pickleball was until I went up there. Now, you didn't know it either.
No idea, but so much fun.
Yeah.
And the people are just tremendous. We walked around, we met a lot of people. We met Raul. Which we
were at
wanted
the
to...
expo. Yeah, the expo. We had a booth
right.
up there. I didn't get a chance to see. I was doing the fashion show probably.
You were busy with the fashion show. You had your camera crew everywhere. Adam would talk to us for 5 minutes and run off. He goes, wait, I got to go do an interview. And he'd come back and forth. So you've got Pickleball TV also.
Yeah, we do a show called Inside World Pickleball, which started 3 years ago. And I started that as Inside Florida Pickleball initially. It was on Fox Sports in Florida. And then we expanded the second year, and CBS Sports picked up our show nationally, so we changed it to Inside World Pickleball.
Wow.
And now we just signed a deal with Amazon Prime Video, which carries the NFL, and the digital world is just exploding. So we'll start our 3rd season this year. We'll be shooting at the Boca Masters, but I host a show with a co-host, and it's a magazine format, much like your show, where we feature everything around the industry, whether it's tips, features on new equipment or new apparel, health tips. I mean, injuries are a very big part of pickleball. 300% increase in injuries for the seniors 50 plus because they think, the weekend warriors like myself, we think we're 20 years old again. So we get out there on the pickleball court and we start trying to run like we're 20 years old. And sometimes the bones don't cooperate like that, or, we're getting cramps or hydration
The brain
problems.
moves a little faster than the body.
Right, yeah, sometimes. So I play a lot of singles too and stuff, but it's prime to take care of your bodies, especially as you get older. We have a lot of chiropractors. We have a lot of recovery people that are at our tournaments that help people stretching to make sure they stretch properly. If they've got any ailments, we've got chiropractors. We've got people, like Dr. Lippman is one of our sponsors. And I'm going through a whole thing with him on laser, and chiro suites and all kinds of things to try to make yourself physically better to perform. Because I play 3 hours of pickleball a day pretty much. You know,
Yeah, I was looking at a whole thing this morning. There was a segment on on the cryotherapy.
Right.
All these things are doing for major athletes, for people now that are getting into sports. Cryotherapy, red light therapy, all the things. Remember, you didn't go in the tank. I got to go in the tank a few years ago.
I remember that.
But all the things that we're doing for body recovery, for muscles, for joints, and get moving again faster.
That's right. It's an amazing runoff that the sport brings, which I love about it. It has everything from every age to get better, to heal better. Shoes, clothing, the fashion show really threw me for a loop. The last thing in the world I expected at this thing was a fashion show. And it was pretty good.
Yeah, it turned out great. We're going to have one actually at Boca for the first time. We're going to do a fashion show at the tournament on Friday night because we have a VIP hospitality and we're doing a big celebrity charity pro-am. We've got some pros like Yvonne Lendl. You remember him from tennis? Is playing pickleball now. Jason Williams, the NBA star, is going to be there. So we've got a lot of other athletes. A lot of athletes in other sports are now playing pickleball. You probably heard Tom Brady, those types of people. Andre Agassi from tennis, Steffi Graf. They're all playing pickleball now. The Florida Panthers, the Miami Dolphins. Everybody's calling us now and say, hey, we want to play pickleball. Can we come out? You know, they're even playing in the tournament, not just an exhibition, but they're actually playing competitively in the tournament to try to
Well, they want in the action as well.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone wants to have fun with the game.
Well, it's
and,
fun.
and it's
That's
great
the
to
thing.
exhibit, but no, you want to be in the thick of things. So that's great.
Yeah. The thing is, it's fun. Recreationally, you go to, like they mentioned earlier, Boynton Beach. Almost everywhere you see now, they're building more courts. There's a lot of indoor facilities being built. Diadem Complex has 9 indoor courts in Deerfield Beach, which is a great facility. I play in a lot of leagues out there, so if it's rainy and windy, you head indoors. And then they're building a new facility in Fort Lauderdale. It's breaking ground tomorrow. Patch Reef's building 18 covered courts. There's a new pickleball club going up in Lake Worth. There's already one in Port St. Lucie that's all indoors. So that's the explosion. You're seeing it in the real estate side, the non-pickleball side of all these other sponsors. Baptist Health is one of our sponsors. They bring their trainers out to be at the tournaments, so if anybody needs any help, cramping or stretching or any injuries, we've got them right on the spot and on the site. So that's always important.
What incredible sponsors you have.
And Curaleaf is our title sponsor. I want to mention them. Curaleaf has just joined us as a title sponsor. They have locations all around the country. They're a public company. So CBD, there's CBD in the drinks, CBD gummies, food, but CBD has become a very good recovery.
Medicinal, that's right.
Medicinal that a lot of pickleball players are using.
I'm really looking forward to going out there and covering this, seeing the booths, seeing the game, the stars. I mean, with VIP passes, and I think
you can come
we've
out
got something
anytime.
to give away.
You know, the funny thing is that when you're talking to somebody who's never seen, the closest thing I know to pickleball was back in the day we used to play wiffle ball, pitching in, which is a thing now with the leagues and all that as well.
Yeah.
But that's the closest thing that I've ever seen to a pickleball is a wiffle ball. But whenever you talk to people who have never seen this thing, we got to see some people play up in West Palm for a little bit. Man, the game is fast.
Yeah,
I could not believe how fast the game was when you meet to the people at that level.
But everyone's having a good time, and that's
That's
what
right.
I love about it. Even for the competition, I know it probably gets a little intense at the pro level or the money, but most people that are playing, they're out there having fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they're with
ladies
their
leagues,
friends.
there's tons of ladies leagues, men's leagues, mixed doubles leagues. The good thing is, and it's a sport where the women can compete with the men on a similar level, equal level, because the sport is not overpowering. It doesn't matter if you're big and strong like Raul or you're smaller like me, or if you're fragile like a woman, where you don't hit the ball as hard. But the wiffle ball sort of minimizes that because tennis balls can come at you really like at 150 miles an hour. Wiffle ball, you're not going to hit that ball more than maybe 15, 20 miles an hour, and just closer courts. So, I mean, you could get injured by the ball, but I'm saying it's not as, if somebody's not going to overpower you. And you see a lot of women just playing just as well, in the pro level especially, but even the top level women playing right now. You can go out there and, play with your wife, you can play with your friends. It's just, that's the best thing about the sport. Anybody can play with each other at any level.
And depending on the level that you're in, you match up with somebody and you might not be very high level, but the person next to you is, and you have a tremendous match where you win and you compete at that higher level, even though you may not be at that level. So the mix of talent within the match could also vary, and everyone is still having a great time.
Yeah, that's the bottom line. It's the fun of the aspect of the sport. That's why it's growing so fast, because anybody can jump in. I can take you two out. Raul could take you two out in about 5 or 10 minutes. We're playing a game.
Have so much fun. You want to play? He won't do it. Will you try it?
Sure, I'll play.
Okay.
Yeah, Freddie,
I
let's
can
go.
try.
Let's go, Freddie. Come on.
I'll play.
I'm getting new sneakers. We can play.
You're getting new sneakers?
Yes.
You
I
own
told
4
you.
pairs of sneakers.
I told. Well, not like I knew.
Oh, you
got
got
to
get pickleball sneakers.
They make. Well, pickleball shoes are a thing.
That's right. That's right. There's plenty of pickleball shoes out there to choose from, and many different brands, and in many different colors too, because everybody wants to look good.
You're going to have clothing and sneakers and jewelry. All of these vendors are going to be at your event next week.
Yeah, you can just go shopping like crazy.
Shopping,
everything you want is there. Everything you want there. You can leave with shoes, hat, bags, clothes, jewelry. You need gifts, whatever you need, you'll find it at the Boca Masters for sure.
Did you ever think 3 years ago that you would be running all of these events, have a TV show, be picked up on Amazon Prime later in life, I have to say, because you're not 20, right? You're a little older than 20.
He's the new 40.
But the next 40, career.
Right. No, I was actually semi-retired playing golf. You know, I played tennis all my career growing up, playing a lot of tennis and basketball and other sports. So if you've played tennis or any court sport like racquetball or squash or ping pong, you're going to pick up pickleball really fast because it's the eye-hand coordination and the movements. So if you've played any of the racket sports, you see those people coming into the sport now getting good very fast, a lot faster than if. But we have great players now that played no racket sports that come in out of soccer or other sports and now playing pickleball as well. But no, I would not. I was ready to keep playing golf and enjoying my life, and now I've created monsters out there that I got to keep feeding. So, with tournaments and expos and TV show, it's fun. It's all fun. So to me, it's not work. So I'm enjoying it.
When I look at you, Carl, I see energy in your eyes and I see vibrance, and I think pickleball does that for all of us. Would you agree that you feel like new energy inside you when you think about pickleball and going out there to play and how you're impacting everyone around you because of what you're doing? Would you say
absolutely.
so?
I mean, I wake up at 6:30 in the morning to play pickleball for 3 hours.
To
get my pickleball in. Sometimes I go back in the afternoon and play again. So that just keeps me younger, keeps me healthier.
Yeah.
And it's just a lot of fun. We've made so many friends, so many friends through pickleball. It's just amazing. We travel with them, we party with them, we celebrate with them, and it's become a family. You're building pickleball families together, which is really cool.
We do senior shows for people that are in assisted living and memory care. How nice to see the other side of senior living, of being active and enjoying your lifestyle and making new friends and going out and really enjoying South Florida as a senior. It's nice to see the other side.
It's nice to see that South Florida is doing it, but it's all across the country.
It's everywhere.
Yep.
It's everywhere, because I talk to people in California and San Francisco. I mean, they are just. It's like it's out of control.
Yeah, I was just in Ohio, and I'm from Ohio. So
You're in Ohio too.
Yeah, I was just in Ohio. I heard the ladies talking about Ohio. I'm Northeast Ohio, but I was up for Thanksgiving. I was looking for pickleball courts around there, and they have some. It's harder to find up there than it is in Florida. But when I left, it was 20 degrees and 4 inches of snow, so it was a little tough to play pickleball outdoors when it was that cold. But the indoor facilities are starting to pop up in Indianapolis and Ohio and the Midwest because they don't have the luxury of being in Florida where we can play year-round outdoors. And even though it gets hot in the summertime, you just play earlier in the morning.
That's right.
But it's that's.
And I've seen a ton of people still playing at noon.
Oh yeah.
In the heat.
Oh yeah.
90 degrees and the health benefits. Some people just want to sweat, so they go play at that time. Yeah. So
instead of laying on the beach, you go play pickleball.
That's right.
Amazing. All right, let's take a commercial break. Carl, how can people get information?
Now, the best thing to do is go to our website, bocamasters.com, and you can sign up for the tournament if you want to play. You can still get in. Our registration closes January 12th, so it's coming up. We're almost full. We're over 500 players now. We still have some room in a lot of divisions. If you want to come out and just watch or check out the expo or his fashion show, grounds passes are available for each day. There's VIP tickets, limited still left for on stadium court, and you can get tickets at the gate, or you can get them online at bocamasters.com. The Pickler Survivor is free entry. Wednesday is free. We have senior days. We have kids days. We have charity events. So just come out and enjoy. If you've never experienced a pickleball event, please come out and enjoy it, because we're going to have a practice course with, if you want to demo a paddle, or if you want to play and get a free lesson for the first time, It's a great way to come out and get introduced
join
to the
us on the
sport.
court.
You won't regret it if you show up. That's
I
for sure.
think I'm going to have a caravan of newbies. All the new people.
Bring them all
with
out.
us.
Bring them
We'll
out.
bring them all out. We just walk in there like when I went across the street.
Like the ducks.
Like the
ducks.
ducks.
That's right.
Exactly.
Pickle
I'm
ducks.
going to have a whole caravan of newbies. That'd be
Waddling in.
hilarious.
There you go.
There'd be Freddie.
That'd be me.
Freddie's the lead duck.
I'm going to tell you something.
Freddie's the lead
duck.
Duck.
What the duck?
It's always back to the ducks. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we got to ask Ester and Didi if they're ready to participate in the Seniors Masters. More to come. Stay tuned. She's going to be a model.
You could be the lead duck. You could be the lead duck.
All right, we'll be right back.
Born in Marseille, France, Max Lazega creates whimsical and free-flowing interpretive art. His 40 years in the construction industry created the foundation for his craft. His unique work displays his view of the future with bold and playful combinations of materials and processes, but the methodology remains consistent. He fuses recycled materials and discarded building supplies into a fresh, well-executed approach. Lazega has lived in Miami, Florida most of his life, where he pursues his lifelong passion of creating industrial art. For more information, contact Max Lazega at artworkstudios.org or 786-326-8873.
Do you want the opportunity to have a TV show or podcast? Now, at Amp Media Productions, you can host your very own visual broadcast anywhere around the world. With our talented group of creators, we will provide you with show elements, board operations, and any on-screen visuals you'd like to showcase. All you must do is log onto your computer and communicate with your viewers. Contact Amp Media Productions at 866-224-5422 or email hello@amp2.tv to start your own show today.
What if this happened to you when you're alone? Or what if it happened here? With MedGuard Alert, you're never alone. You can connect with medical professionals anywhere, anytime. And now MedGuard is introducing our exclusive new Care Watch. If you need help quickly, use it from anywhere to contact medical professionals. No cell phone required. The Care Watch is not only a life-saving medical alert device, it's a revolutionary health monitoring system that checks your blood pressure, heart rate, oxygen saturation, and much more. And here's the best part. If you have Medicaid, you may qualify to get your Care Watch for free. The Care Watch is only available through MedGuard Alert. Call us right now. We have monitoring programs starting as low as $1 a day. The call is free, activation is free, shipping is free, and no contract is required. Remember, with Medicaid, you may qualify to get your Care Watch for free. Don't wait. Call us to get your Care Watch right now. Operators are standing by.
Love the Brooklyn Cafe? Don't miss out on some of the latest merch we have available. Need a new shirt? The Brooklyn Cafe has you covered. We have a variety of shirts in all sizes, ranging from the classic cafe shirt to the highly coveted colorful hot dog shirt. Need something for cold weather? Why not grab one of our cafe hoodies? Or you can snuggle up with one of our soft silk touch fabric blankets. The Brooklyn Cafe has everything you need, from clothing about the show to our signature coffee blends and mugs. Get it while supplies last.
Amp Media Productions is excited to announce our expansion into North Miami. With our experienced team of radio and TV professionals, we are dedicated to bringing North Miami the highest quality audio and visual production services. Whether you need radio or television commercials, podcasts, music videos, or audio and visual storytelling, we can provide the solutions to help you reach your goals. Our team is reliable, innovative, and creative, and we're ready to help you develop the perfect product. With our competitive rates and personalized service, you can trust that your project is in the best hands. Contact us today to get started on your project. 866-224-5422.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Feddy S.
that drug, it was just too much. I couldn't breathe when we touched. How did I get here? Like a fire lit me up. Yeah, you're making my skin burn. I can't get enough. Oh my God, I can see the signs. Oh my God, I wanna jump in blind. I can't get myself to stop. Really can't make this shit up. Come on, devour me up. I can't get myself to stop. 'Cause you're all I'm thinking of. Come on, devour me up. All I wanna do is have my way with you. Wanna do you wanna have my way with you. Wanna do you wanna have my way with you. Yeah. All I wanna do is have my way with you. Wanna do you wanna have my way with you. Wanna do you wanna have my way with you. Yeah. You send me a photo, I'll send you one back. I can't help it, it's making me hot, hot. It's like you're touching me, gets me excited. I need you to come get me off, off. How did I get here? Like a fire lit me up. Yeah, you're making my skin burn. I can't get enough. Oh my God, I can see the signs. Oh my God, I wanna jump in blind. I can't get myself to stop. Really can't make this shit up. Come on, devour me up. I can't get myself to stop. 'Cause you're all I'm thinking of. Come on, devour me up. All I wanna do is have my way with you. Wanna do you wanna have my way with you. Wanna do you wanna have my way with you. Yeah. All I wanna do is have my way with you. Wanna do you wanna have my way with you. Wanna do you wanna have my way with you. Yeah. How did I get here? How did I get here? I can't get myself to stop. Really can't make this shit up. Come on, devour me up. I can't get myself to stop. 'Cause you're all I'm thinking of. Come on, devour me up. All I wanna do is have my way with you. Wanna do you wanna have my way with you. Wanna do you wanna have my way with you. Yeah. All I wanna do is have my way with you. Wanna do you wanna have my way with you. Wanna do you wanna have my way with you. Yeah. All I wanna do is have my way with you. Wanna do you wanna have my way with you. Wanna do you wanna have my way with you. Yeah. All I wanna do is have my way with you. Wanna do you wanna have my way with you.
And we're back.
Look at me. Did you ever think I could have more necklaces than I actually do? I'm ready. Next week in Media Pass. We've had some things that we're going to be able to give away, correct?
Absolutely.
What's the difference between the media and the VIP? Because I don't want to miss nothing, Carl.
Well, VIP access is the one you want because that gets you into the
Give me the
food
media.
and the beverages.
Give me the-
Media does too, but media is working. If you're working, you should be media. Give it to the working people. If
We
you're
give-
there just to enjoy it, you want VIP access so you can schmooze. You'd be a professional schmoozer.
So we can schmooze and we can give Garcia and Josh media.
Okay.
How about that? So they can bring their cameras and they can do what
We
they
have more
got to
media
do.
passes if you need them. Don't worry.
Thank you. And then VIP courtside, we can give these away
Yes.
for any viewers or listeners on True Oldies or right here at the cafe. So if you want VIP courtside, give us a call. 888-994-4995, Studio A. What's the number?
888, what you said, 994-4995, Studio A.
All right. Got 2 VIP passes to get VIP courtside to
Yeah,
give
what?
away. VIP courtside for Thursday, January 18th. Next week.
You sit right on the court.
All access. You have your all access?
Sounds like a great time
I'm
already.
telling you, I'm like Mrs. T.
Now, this starts when? The 17th?
17th, Wednesday is the first day. It
At
runs
what
through
time?
Sunday. 8 a.m. in the morning, you start play, all the way up till 6, 7 at night. You can
Ooh.
come and go as you please. You can stay all day.
We can't forget
Yeah.
to say it's free.
It's free on Wednesday
Come
for
on
sure.
out.
It's free on Wednesday. The other days, there's all kind of specials from $10 grounds passes up to VIP on the court. And you know, you can buy grounds pass. Some people buy grounds passes for the whole week. They come out. A lot of people play every single day. They play mixed doubles, men's doubles, ladies doubles, singles. So you have some real diehards. They're out there playing 4 out of the 5 days. so they're every single day. And days they're not playing, maybe their wife or their spouse are playing, so they come out and watch them. So we see people all week. They're there.
We've got a few minutes before our next guest, so I think the ladies needed some help on their seniors, on their technique.
Technique, yeah.
Technique, ladies. We need some help. Didi,
Raul,
you
you
need
want
some
a
help
little
on your
paddle
technique?
work?
Mental help.
Mental.
You always need mental help. Let's get over that.
She needs mental help.
Right.
I want to know how to perfect my serve because I'm just doing the drop, little drop.
Yeah,
and-
don't drop. Yeah, you drop the ball and serve.
Little bit,
Yeah, you can do that. That's a lot of beginners do that, and a lot of people get some good speed on that. So it's not even some of the pros still drop serve, but for the most part, you drop the ball, you put the ball close to your paddle, and you want to follow through and swing through. It's got to be below your waist when you swing, so you can't go across like this.
Going, get the kinetic chain.
Yeah, and you can put some spin on it. You want to put some spin on the
Below
ball.
your waist.
Below your waist.
Below your waist.
Yeah, your other waist.
You got to hit your knee.
And some waists are bigger than others, so you have a lot more room. Okay. Just saying.
Ladies, just make sure that the leg with which you're holding the paddle, the same side, is behind you so that you don't hit your leg with the paddle when you're coming forward. Okay? That's one little tip I'll give you.
Yeah.
So it's like punching. You go.
Right. And it's unlike tennis, you don't need the big back swings.
That's right.
You want to keep the paddle in front, and it's a lot of wrist action and popping the ball. Now, you can drive it, and you can hit a little bit farther, but it's really keeping the paddle in front of your body.
That's right.
For
Also,
control.
How do I hold it on?
It's like a handshake grip, similar to a tennis or a racquetball paddle. Yeah, just like,
there you go.
Like a handshake
And I
grip.
can't go too high, right?
Well, you can hit the ball. If the ball is being lobbed or high, you can hit as high as you want.
Can you guys throw me a ball?
No, you're not with the camera. We're not going to throw you a ball.
What kind of
Just
insurance
make
you have
believe.
here?
You're
You
fine.
have good insurance?
You don't need balls flying all over the place.
We'll take you outside. Behind the shed.
In the wind. in the wind. Take her out in the wind. Let her chase the ball.
Guys, I'm a virgin when it comes to pickleball.
You're going to end up in
Tells
Iowa.
everybody she's a virgin. Don't believe her.
She's a pickleball virgin.
I'm a virgin when it comes to pickleball. Paul. No.
Didi,
Easy
do
for you to
have
say.
Didi, do you have a racket that you prefer?
say
Do you like it
pickle boy.
smooth? Do you like it a little gritty?
You like it
We see
rough?
where your mind is. We see where your mind
Do
is.
you like it rough or you like it smooth?
Can I just see what it's like just to go like
Yeah,
that?
outside you can, not
Listen.
inside.
Yeah.
I was wondering though. I want to get more spin and slice.
You do that pretty
Yeah. So
well.
I'm
Yeah.
a.
Because
I'm,
she's a pro already.
and I'm not a pro.
She's
I'm
VIP.
You're too
Little
kind.
backhand slice. Backhand slice
Yes,
is
but
good. Yeah.
I want to get more because I play tennis, and this
Right.
happens to be my actual tennis team uniforms. We're the Florida Cougars.
Yeah,
But,
you look very animalistic. Yeah.
Thank you. Anyway, so I want to get more slice.
Go over there.
Yeah. You brush
No,
the paddle
no,
up
don't send her
on the
over
ball.
there. You're going to take her out of the camera.
Like that.
She wants all the camera
She's
time.
trying to
That's what
hug.
it is.
This girl has been trying to do that since we were teenagers.
Don't spank.
Don't break a hip.
Don't spank each other.
She's been doing that to me all day.
You're my best friend. What are you talking
I
about?
know, but she doesn't want me to play. I don't know why. We're going to be
You know
partners.
Raul?
I'm
You
the
know
good one.
Carl, she's got the hots for you. Get out
Remember?
of here. You're married men. Get
Yeah,
out.
I'm married too. Don't say that. My husband's going to not like that.
All right.
Here we
1,
go.
2, 3.
They're going to hit each other.
Nice. She says no hip and she gives
A
you
lot
the
of hip movement.
Yeah, we got the hips. The hips
Now,
don't
does it
lie.
does it matter that the two of them are righties?
No.
No, we gotta
It's
do
actually a
stack
benefit if you play
formation.
with the
Let's
lefty.
do
If you
stack
play with the
formation.
lefty,
You
because
got both
I
sides
know.
of the court
So-
covered.
Yeah.
You cover the
you cover the
so
inside of the court.
She's going to
Right.
follow me like this. But this is... Yeah, I'm going to be... Listen, remember
Guys,
what
take
Raul
turns,
said.
take
Raul
turns.
just said that the good one will help you win. I'm the good one here. Don't knock me out.
All right, go
You
to
were
the
going to
front
be
then.
partners.
Go in the front.
No,
I'll go
you...
behind you.
There's
She
actually
does this to
there's-
me all the time. All right. So pretend we're not.
That's a good
pretend.
stance right there.
Okay.
Nice and
All
wide
right.
stance.
Nice and wide stance.
Keeps you mobile. Good. Knees are flexible.
Esther has no problem with the
flexible,
wide
nice.
stance. She loves it. She takes yoga. So that's
Wow.
There's a-
yoga.
There's
sorry,
actually a new
sorry.
pickleball comedy series coming out. You guys ought to audition.
You should.
Yeah.
What?
It's a major motion picture actually
Well, we're
coming out.
very serious.
We're serious.
We're serious.
We're
Not
serious
playing.
players.
Carl, are you making the movie?
Ah!
I'm not making the movie, but I know the people that are. Yeah. But we've talked about doing a documentary. Actually, we're working on a documentary for pickleball.
Okay, they're going to go handle some business.
So
They're
while
doing
Ester
sumo
and Didi
pickleball.
are doing their thing, tell me what else you guys, Raul, what do you have coming up next?
Well, this weekend I'm actually playing in a tournament in Port St. Lucie. It's called Whispering Pines.
Yeah, I know.
So this tournament's going on everywhere, so I'm excited about that. Just played at the Palmetto Bay first annual pickleball tournament. That was fun. It rained and, we had to dry the courts, but it all worked out at the end. We got a little sun, gave it about an hour, and we were able to finish on Sunday morning, and it was fun. Came in second place, so I'm happy about that. It was actually my first tournament actually fully playing. I'm usually covering the tournaments, and I got to play, so that was fun. And can't wait for this weekend.
Congratulations. It's going to be a whole lot of fun.
One other thing I wanted to mention, we are looking for volunteers still. We have about 60 volunteers, but we rely on a lot of volunteers like tennis does to help out at the tournament, whether it's helping out in the setup or it's helping out in the hospitality areas or the registration areas. So we're always looking for good volunteers that enjoy pickleball, enjoy meeting people and having a good time. We give them shirts, we give them food vouchers, so they come out and see some great pickleball. So anybody wants to volunteer, you can go to bocamasters.com and there's a volunteer link there. You can just click on that.
And I will say, you will not regret it if you volunteer. I've had just as much fun as a volunteer as when I do with playing, which is unbelievable, right?
Yeah,
like you're volunteering, you're working, and you still have that much enjoyment just being there and watching pickleball and everyone who's playing. Yes, you will. So if you want to have a little fun, learn the game, and meet some new people, definitely volunteer. You guys won't regret it. It's just great to be out there.
Ready to have some more fun? You look like it. Doesn't he look like he's
After
ready?
watching these two play, I know when not to.
I'm volunteering.
And Carl, how can people find the show, your show?
Inside World Pickleball?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's right now it's YouTube. All our previous 2 years of shows are all up there on our InsideWorldPickleball.com. And our new series will be starting in March is the first air date. We'll be starting shooting at the Boca Masters. And so we'll start airing on Amazon Prime Video. So if you've got Prime Video on Amazon, it's under free TV, and it's actually a network now called Pickle TV Network. So it's 24/7, all pickleball, all the time, just like Tennis Channel.
And it's a comedy show, you said?
Well, there is a comedy show being filmed. I just saw yesterday an actual motion picture that they're doing a full comedy that's coming out in the big screen.
But the question is Ester and Didi on?
We got to be on that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to get your talent agents to.
We'll
give
go
them a call.
places.
We're going places to the pickleball tournament. I'll see you there Wednesday. It's free, right?
It's Wednesday.
Free Wednesday.
Free Wednesday. Come out for Free Wednesday.
Pickles playing pickleball. I love it. Maybe you guys should dress up as Pickles.
I think they look like pickles right now.
Don't we look like pickles already?
Well, Raul and Carl, thank you so much for joining us. Ester and Didi, as always, it's a pleasure. We're going to be at the event next week. Hopefully we'll be there a couple days.
All of my ducks follow me there Wednesday.
Your ducks will be there. We're going to get some extra media passes to get some extra camera crew out there to do what they got to do.
Interesting.
And see how we
live
can all
if you want to go
collaborate.
live from out there. We'll have a lot of stories for you to follow a lot of people.
We'd like to invite all of the vendors and everything else to come in here and share with them what they do. I think it'll be a great venue. And Raul, we forgot to mention the fact we're trying to get the Hispanic market more involved in pickleball. And I'm going to open up a different channel to do it all in Spanish.
That's going to be outstanding. We're going to have a blast, and we're going to bring another element to the game that we haven't seen, and it's the reason why we're going to do it, because I think there's so much out there that the Latino community will enjoy in the pickleball game as well. So that's going to be a lot of fun when we do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can you imagine how it's going to be with the Latinos? It's going to be like, ¡ay, Dios mío, no puede ser!
¡Ay, mami! ¡Ay, mami! They'll be like, what?
So we're working on Pickleball Latino, a segment, a show. So more to come with that.
I'll bring my translator. My wife's Colombian, so I just got back from Colombia.
There you go.
She plays pickleball, so she's part of. We actually met with the Colombian Pickleball Association about doing pickleball trips to go to Colombia.
Nice.
We already do them in Costa Rica and travel with your group of pickleball players. Yeah. You go on vacation, you play pickleball in the morning, and you go sightsee and hang out and party all the rest of the day. So
well, let's see how we can all collaborate, because
world.
you know what? right? The sum is greater, the whole is greater than the sum of the parts. So why not bring it all together?
You have to confuse everything.
The whole is greater than the sum of the parts. It's like, the duck family.
I'm changing my contemporaries.
No math questions. No math questions.
Do you know, we have a studio in North Miami that we have yet to use. And do you know that behind that curtain when we went down there, there's enough room to put a pickleball court there.
That's happening.
With green screen, it has a
Lo
green
hacemos.
screen. They make movies and everything down there.
Yeah,
that's great.
And it's tremendous. And you just gave me the idea that we could do some filming, some commercials, some sponsor stuffs down there.
Oh,
and maybe have a couple of you and your contemporaries go down there and play.
Yes, let's do it. We're already ready.
In North
Already
Miami.
ready.
This is in
We're
Don
ready,
Pablo
Freddie.
Studio.
Ready.
I like
Freddie.
it. I like we have fun with this.
They're ready, Freddie.
Yeah, let's go.
So am I. All my ducks in a row. The ducks in a row gang. See that?
See that? The ducks come
Jump
back.
on and let's go.
There you go. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're heading up, I think, to New York to check in with Devin Moore. He is an author who wrote a book on anti-bullying. He is still a student and talks about what his adventures have been like through being bullying and how he's doing it to get the word out there for anti-bullying and anti-hate. Some more to come with that. Stay tuned on the other side of the 1 o'clock hour, and we'll be right back.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, your family, your business, your peace of mind, you need reliable fire protection. Introducing All Fire Extinguisher Depot, Fire Extinguisher Service. Our certified technicians ensure your extinguishers are always ready to respond to emergencies. Before and after, we leave your fire safety in top-notch condition. Join the many satisfied clients who trust All Fire Extinguisher Depot for fire extinguisher service. Because when it comes to fire safety, there's no compromise. Contact All Fire Extinguisher Depot at 786-704-2750 to get your extinguisher service today. Your safety is our priority. That's at 786-704-2750. All Fire Extinguisher Depot, protecting what matters.
Everybody wants cheap airfare, but where do you find it? You call Low Cost Airlines. They specialize in cheap flights, discount hotel rooms, cheap car rental rates, and with a best price guarantee. If you want the lowest prices on your airline tickets or other travel services, call now. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the cheapest airfare and hotel rates available. So don't wait. Call now.
Hey Kaylee, what's up?
Hey, nothing, what's up?
Nothing, just looking for music for Grandpa that I listen to while we're in the car.
What's wrong with listen to now?
Let's just say we have different tastes, you know?
Why don't you try listen to a podcast on Spotify?
Like which one?
The Broken Cafe Studio one is really good.
Okay, I'll try that one out, thanks.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Feddy and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought.
Today, we're going to talk about our Freedom Patch. This is the world's first and only drug-free, non-invasive, and non-electrical pain patch. To understand how the Freedom Patch works and delivers pain relief, we need to understand a little bit about the neuromatrix of pain and how it works. Every physical, emotional, and psychological function has a neural code that controls and regulates it. The various brain regions and signals that help manage pain are called the neuromatrix of pain. Sometimes these signals get stuck, damaged, or corrupted. This leads to poor pain management. Leading studies show that a well-functioning neuromatrix with synchronized signals can lead to reduced pain. So, how do we help the neuromatrix of pain work better? Easy. Just peel and apply the Freedom Patch to where we are feeling the pain. That could be our shoulder, neck, arm, leg, knee, back, or even hip. The Freedom Super Patch has this intricate and special pattern of ridges. It's like a QR code. We already know that our skin absorbs and transmits information from many different types of stimulation, including light, heat, and cold. With the Freedom Super Patch, the skin uses our sense of touch to absorb and transmit the information. When these ridges in the pattern come in contact with our skin, they stimulate skin sensors that generate and send a very complex signal to our brain that helps balance the neuromatrix of pain. A recent study shows the Freedom Patch helped significantly reduce pain for people within minutes. In fact, the study shows that the Freedom Patch helps with pain from arthritis, myofascial, musculoskeletal, and neuropathy. The Freedom Super Patch is a scientific breakthrough that is FDA registered and comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Just imagine less pain without drugs or related risks. The Freedom Patch is an amazing solution for immediate drug-free pain relief.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Feddy S.
You're not just one damn thing.
back. They told me to put this on a chain for you.
I know. I think I need it, right?
On a chain.
I got enough things here to wear.
So I'm going to have my ducks in a row on a chain. Follow the man with the yellow ball around his chest.
Perfect.
What do you think? That way they can find me.
I love it.
Not the hat. Or maybe the hat. Wait a minute.
All right, you ready to head over to this call we've got with Devin Moore, author of Devin Speaks Up, a children's author and anti-bullying, on Devin's experience and the importance of being okay with being different and loving who you are. So let's bring Devin on over. I feel like Red Rover. There he is. Hey, Devin.
Hi, how are you?
We are terrific. Thank you so much for your patience. I guess you're probably in school and doing this in between classes.
Actually, I normally do that, but I'm currently on break, so I have a lot more time.
Wonderful. Give us some information on how all of your anti-bullying and your book came to be.
Yeah, of course. So my journey begins when I was 14 years old. I'm currently 19 years old, but my journey begins with anti-bullying when I was 14 after going through racist bullying. It was cyber, it was physical, it was verbal. There was a lot going on in middle school. But after going through that bullying, I realized also that it wasn't just in that community or in that environment. It was also throughout other parts of the world. And I knew that I wanted to be a part of the positive change that puts an end to bullying. So that led me to founding my organization, Race to Speak Up, which educates students about bullying prevention, and it empowers them to speak up, empowers them to be upstanders. And then my most recent accomplishment, as you were talking about, is Devin Speaks Up. Now, the reason why I wrote Devin Speaks Up is because I want to give students a tool that they can bring back into their school environments, their whatever environments, libraries, bookstores, camps, whatever the case may be, so that they can learn and get proper education about what bullying is, what it can look like through my personal bullying story. And then also, again, going back to being upstanders and then showing diversity within Devin Speaks Up.
What gave you the strength to speak up?
What gave me the strength was really just knowing that my voice matters, knowing that I shouldn't have gone through the pain, the racism, the hate that I did go through. And then also another part of it was I did have a lot of support from my family. They were like, Devin, we're here for you and we're always going to help you. So I was lucky enough to have that. So those are kind of the things that really encouraged me to speak up.
And what have you found from the support from the community and other students and kids that are looking up to you?
I found out that a lot of bullying really is unresolved. I mean, this kind of also does go without being said, but when it comes to when I'm giving my Race to Speak Up Against Bullying workshops, when I'm speaking anywhere, or Devin Speaks Up book readings, students, whether it be during the presentation, the workshop, the event, or after the event, they always tell me about what they went through. And more times than not, the situation wasn't really handled in any way. It ended up where the target of the bullying was taken out of the school and put into another school because it was just getting that bad, or the bully or the one exhibiting the bullying behavior, the perpetrator nothing effective was done. They weren't taught the reasons why it's bad to do hate or show hate onto others. So those are a lot of the things I hope I'm answering that question, but kind of around that point, it's just a lot that's going on in a lot of different parts of the world. And that's with students and even with adults too. But that's why it's so important to speak up. That's why I have it as Race to Speak Up and Devin Speaks Up.
And you've had such a huge platform. I was looking at your website because they were talking about the anti-Semitism, the increased hate that's going on in the Northeast. And we have it down here in South Florida. But they actually even also featured you because the bullying, I guess, and the racism is so vast that they even had you in their clip.
Wait, I'm sorry, can you tell me?
They're
you're talking about my...
On your website, the clip from the news.
Oh, yes, sorry. There's always so many different things going on. But yes, I mean, honestly, just to kind of go off of that point, I think that more people do need to understand that things like anti-Semitism, or like I can't fully speak too much on that, being that I don't know as much information on that. I don't have that experience, but also I know I have the experience of going through racism. I know I have the experience of going through other forms of hate. These forms of hate is bullying. People need to kind of understand that it's unwanted, aggressive behavior aimed at a certain individual, a certain community. It's meant to inflict harm, and it's repeated. It's meant to inflict that pain. And overall, it's going to bring the person down. Oftentimes it goes down a very dark path, one that can be hard to climb out of. That's why I think one of the best ways to combat this negativity and this hate is through positivity and education.
And what are some of your tips for people to combat bullying? Because based on what you're saying, aggressive behavior happens to people all the time, even at home. I think when there's abuse and there's verbal abuse from spouses and significant others, that's a form of bullying as well. How do you teach people in your workshops to stand up for themselves?
Yeah, so when it comes to my workshops, oftentimes I'm really asked to speak towards certain communities. So like say if it's more so adults or teachers or just parents or just the students themselves. So I always gear it towards each different type of whoever I'm speaking to. But to answer your question, I think it takes a community effort, but it also depends on like who you are. So if it's kids and other kids, say you're seeing the bullying, and as long as it's safe to, you could be an upstander, someone who supports the target of bullying. You may help the target by reporting the bullying situation, by lending just a hand, letting them know that you are there for them. And then also, yes, I also understand that it can be very hard to speak up at times. I know not everyone is, I guess, maybe as extrovert as me, but still, there's times where we still need to make sure that we get that justice. And again, yes, I know it's hard. The best things that I would say when it comes to that is just understand that what I said before, if you don't speak up, it will go down that dark hole. One that you don't want to go down, because it can end up where we see it on the news time and time again, where a kid going back to school with a weapon, or a kid unaliving themselves. Or even, I think teachers need to be a part of the equation. How are they identifying the bullying that's going on? Are they able to handle it? Let's educate them. Let's have an open conversation. I think parents can be a part of the conversation too, because, parents are the ones that their kids know, parents and guardians, or even older siblings. So why don't we make sure that they get the proper education too, so that they can have this conversation with their child at a young age. Before the bullying happens, which I hope it doesn't, but before the bullying happens, or while the bullying happens, or maybe you educate them so that they know and they can help their friend who might be going through hate or who might be going through some form of bullying. There's a lot of different components. I know I'm kind of saying a lot of different things, but I think it can take a community effort. All different types of people can come together and unite in order to take a stand against this bullying epidemic.
And tell us about your book. What age group does that target?
Well, so Devin Speaks Up is geared more towards ages 2 to 7, but when it comes to Devin Speaks Up, it works for anyone, even adults too, and I'll explain that more. So with Devin Speaks Up, I'm giving Devin Speaks Up book readings. Kids love colors. Even taking a look at the front cover, it has kids from all different walks of life. So if a kid sees that, they're like, oh, this looks like me. Oh, this looks like my best friend. Oh, this looks like my cousin. Well, you know what? Okay, I'm seeing this, and I see Devin speaking up. So what's Devin speaking up about? And then they open up the book, and then they read about this anti-bullying journey. It's not just my personal story, but it's showing me speaking up for my friend as well. So that's mainly what I do with Devin Speaks Up book readings. And then also there's different activities at the end, such as positive affirmations, or even match the word too. So I'm able to take different components from Devin Speaks Up and gear it towards any age group that I'm speaking to.
Amazing. And you talk all the time growing up, you were bullied for being Latino.
Well, I had it bad because in New York, I was Latino, and in Puerto Rico, I wasn't. I was Blanco. I was Gringo. I was, you name it, and it happened. But back in the day, I didn't write a book. I wasn't as courageous as he is. You know, I didn't have that get up and I had enough of this thing. We used to hide, or we used to join gangs, or we used to do all the wrong things just to fit in. They used to call us runners because we used to go pick up like candy bars. I had to go steal candy bars in the candy store to bring it to the other guys just to belong. It was tough. It was the worst thing in the world, just trying to fit in. So I admire your courage. I admire what you've done. Hats off, and you keep doing what you're doing. And it comes in many, 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 many ways because, you know, this bullying stuff, it just grows up to be even worse. All around us, around the world, does not stop. And there's never a lack of bullying at different levels, all levels. So you just got to stand your ground. You got to keep doing what you're doing. So congratulations that you got the book out.
And you have a podcast as well.
Yes, I do have a podcast. So actually, I was going to add on to what you was just saying about how, you know, kind of differences between generations. So when it comes to my podcast, the Race to Speak Up podcast, I'm speaking to other entrepreneurs, business leaders, community leaders, other activists about the positive change that they're making in their communities. I mainly speak to youth, but I also speak to adults. When I'm talking to youth, I'm really able to really relate to them just because I'm closer to their age and I'm seeing how they're kind of focusing their niche towards their audiences, whether it be kindness blankets, anti-suicide, supporting people through computer science. Like the list kind of goes on and on with that. But also with the adults I had on the podcast, they told me, oh, when they were young, when they was in high school, middle school, they would go to school. That would be where the bullying was mainly happening. But then once they would go home, it would kind of just end. Like that would be it because they're in their home environment. So whatever they need to focus on at home is more so dealing with the home environment as opposed to school. Whereas now in modern day, cyberbullying has been a very increasing issue. And that's one of the main things that I also talk about on my podcast. So we're talking about a wide range of topics under the realm of bullying, but also we're really giving our advice to people, giving our advice to students, to teachers. There's been multiple teachers who have reached out to me and they told me, Devin, I show my class your podcast and it opens up the conversation. Yes, that always brings a smile to my face. And it opens up this conversation about bullying. It lets people know, okay, yes, I'm here. I can help you. There's someone here. There's Devin here who can help you. Or maybe even if they don't need me to come into their school, which I always love speaking to students, but even if they don't need me to come into schools, all they can do is watch my podcast. They can go onto my social media and they can see me speaking to students and answering these questions relating to this bullying epidemic.
It's so important what you're doing, and I love that you're embracing people's differences because we're all different. We all have different needs, different everything, different likes, and that you're showing people that it's okay to be different and to embrace each other and to be friends with each other. And that's the key. Imagine getting to 2-year-olds and younger about embracing your friends, because 2-year-olds embrace friends. It's all the outside noise that tells you shouldn't be with people that are different. But we're all different.
You know, here in Boca, I think it was 6 years ago where Boca had the You Can't Eat Lunch Alone program, right. The football team, and they came to studio. And the football team, which are the bigger guys, of course, you know, you got to have big guys to do this. They would not let you eat alone in Boca Raton, Florida High. You had to eat with somebody or they would sit with you. And they put a stop to the bully in that school. And they got rid of a lot of kids in that school because of the program. But I got to tell you, sometimes it takes a village to get things done. I remember when I was 4 years old and I was bullied, a guy by the name of Butch made me run home every day, until my cousin finally says, well, you know, you got to fight back. But back in the day, we didn't have resources like you have today. And you got to be aware. And it takes a lot of strength to stand up. Yeah. To bullies, because it's a scary, scary situation, and that's why they work on this fear. So I sort of understand a little bit about the bully situation. I did not know about the organization that you introduced me to.
No Place for Hate.
No Place for Hate, where we went to
the ADL, the Anti-Defamation League.
The ADL. Yeah. We went and did deals at the Panthers Stadium. They host 21,000 people. And we did shows there for 3-4 years in a row. Remember this? And we used to have Anti-Defamation League, ADL. Our picture was on the scoreboard for No Place for Hate.
But I love what Devin's doing. He reminds me a lot of JJ. You met this young girl at church.
I remember
and
that
she
too.
was bullied in Haiti right after the hurricane. They threw her in a garbage dump. And they told her all the things that they would call somebody in Haiti, and they threw her in the dump, that she had no family. And she came here to the States to get away, but she really had no family. She was kind of disjointed from her family. And she grew up and she fought hard, and she went through high school and college. She went to Florida State University and has a platform. She's older than you now, but you remind me so much of the determination, the drive to stop the hatred and to stop the bullying. So thank you so much for what you're doing in our communities.
Thank you. It's important. We need to be a part of that positive change that effectively, at the bare minimum, prevents bullying, stops it in its actions if it's already happening. And then something I always love to say is, let's race to speak up against bullying, meaning let's hurry up and speak up when we're going through something, when we realize we're about to go through something, because we are all a part of, I love to say this, and this is something that I've worked with a couple of other anti-bullying as well as anti-racism activists, and they've told me we are all a part of one race, which is the human race, which means we are all humans at the end of the day. So we need to understand and respect that. Our skin differences, yes, okay, we have all these differences, but at the end of the day, we're human. So let's treat each other like it.
What's next for you, Devin? What are you looking to do next?
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of different things that are happening or that I'm looking to do. So I know I already, so I go to the University of Maryland in College Park, where I am majoring in psychology. So kind of career-wise, as of right now, and of course this can change, but as of right now, I'm thinking to look more to becoming a psychologist in the future. And then as far as my anti-bullying journey, I'm really working more on speaking more in more schools, more organizations. My workshops have been picking up a lot more. So if you guys would like to bring Race to Speak Up Against Bullying workshops, as well as Devin Speaks Up book readings and book assemblies, I'm right here. It's as simple as going to my website, racetospeakup.com. But those are the main things as to what I'm really looking forward to in 2024 and then moving on.
Thank you so much for joining us. If we can do anything for you down here in South Florida, please let us know, because what you're doing is so important to spread the word, not only to students, but to, you're right, parents, teachers, adults, faculty, everybody needs to stand up against bullying.
A little bit of education, Devin, is really important, especially for adults. You know, we're not born hating. To learn behavior. So that can be reversed. We just got to keep at it and chip away at it to get it done. So anything you need, you let us know. We're in your corner.
So thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
So stay safe. I hope we'll stay in touch, and you'll keep us updated on what's coming out, what else is happening. If maybe you can even send a book down here, and we can help promote that as well.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, just you guys let me know. Yeah.
I'll send it out to you. Devin, thank you. Have a wonderful day and continue to do what you're doing. All the goodness.
Thank you, guys. Have a good one.
You as well. Bye-bye.
I think what I want to do is I want to get in touch with the Panther Stadium. I think I want to do the ADL down there again. They had this big room that held 500 people they gave us. And we had to carry all that equipment in, and then we stayed in the loft. It was the best. It was the best time, and it was such a good cause. We got to shoot the hockey puck on the rink. Remember that?
Yep.
That was amazing. But I want to do that again. I want to go back to COVID stopped it. So for those 3 years, we couldn't do it. But we should go back and see if we can get that going again.
What an inspirational young man to start this at 14 and embrace differences when everyone else is just trying to keep their head above water. Compelling story.
Compelling.
Wow. All right.
Accomplices.
Let's take...
Compelling accomplices.
Not an accomplice, a contemporary.
Oh, that one too.
That one.
That's because I'm looking at Esther and I'm losing my mind. Esther, how many glasses do you have?
Too many.
Glasses.
I don't know how she keeps up doing what she's doing.
Glasses on your face.
She needs a hearing aid. It's empty. We're going to take a commercial break. More to come with Ester and Didi as we wrap up our Tuesday pickleball. Stay tuned. We'll be
Now
right
she's
back.
going to crack my...
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs.
This holiday season, let the spirit of the Brooklyn Cafe brighten up your mornings with our exclusive cafe merch collection, with our stylish tees to rep your favorite show. Elevate your morning routine with our signature cafe mugs, a sleek, lightweight laptop sleeve to protect your valuable device, a 17-ounce stainless steel bottle with your favorite show logo on it, and your favorite, hold on, let me overthink this phone case, for all Apple and Samsung phones. Cheers to the holiday season. Order now at brooklyncafe.tv/shop. Happy holidays!
Do you have an idea for a show or a podcast? Do you want the opportunity to be on TV? Amp Media Productions is partnered with True Oldies Real Radio Station and powered by many online platforms such as Roku, Facebook, YouTube, and even Amazon Fire to help amplify your impact. Do you want your voice to reach a wide audience? Call us today at 866-224-5422.
AMP2 Media Productions, in collaboration with True Oldies Radio and Comcast TV, bring you the opportunity to spotlight your business on Monday Night Football on ESPN. By targeting your preferred Comcast region, your commercial will be spotlighted during NFL and NCAA football season, reaching over 1 million viewers. Let AMP help you amplify your impact in the community. Contact us at 866-224-5422 to create your own commercial today.
Le Sorel Restaurant, home of the authentic Italian tradition, offers a large menu that consists of seafood, steak, homemade pasta, brick oven pizza, and homemade desserts including a wide wine selection. We also have the best bar in Boca Raton with delicious cocktails, homemade limoncello, cappuccino, Italian espresso, brandy, and other specialties. Open every day with a lunch and dinner menu. For more information or to make a reservation, contact lesorelrestaurant.com or call 561-235-5301.
South Florida's Good Time Oldies. Now, Boca and Delray Beach have their own oldie station. Catch us on 95.3 FM. It's the greatest rock and roll hits of the 60s and 70s. On South Florida's Good Time Oldies, 95.3 FM.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Feddy S.
You know what today is?
Tuesday.
You know what that means?
No.
Pizzerica Tuesday.
Pizzerica Tuesday.
Or Thursday, or any day that you're looking for lunch. If you're in the area of Southeast Boca Raton, check out Pizzerica at 2001 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard. Tell them the Brooklyn Cafe Show sent you Pizzerica.
I went there 2 weeks ago and got some subs.
$5 lunch break.
I got 2 subs.
Did you?
Yes. Chicken subs. They were delicious.
You can get $5 lunch break, 2 slices of pizza and a drink for $5. Or you can get a sub, fries, and a drink for $13, or chicken wings.
Good place.
What do you
Food
like
is
better,
excellent.
pizza or chicken wings? What's your go-to?
I take my chicken wings and I take the meat off the bone and I put it on my pizza.
Nice. You have a favorite kind of pizza?
I just tell you it.
With the chicken wings on it?
Yeah.
Like a spicy chicken wing?
No. Like a regular chicken wing with the pizza.
What kind of sauce do you use, though?
Gravy.
Buffalo?
No
Buffalo
no
sauce.
buffalo sauce. It's just bleh, bleh.
Hot, spicy buffalo. Have you seen
No.
our refrigerator here?
Yes, what is it with all the ingredients in there?
It's Baxton.
That's Baxton.
We've got ingredients for everything.
So if you call now, you will win slightly used ingredients,
We've got
which we
2
got to get
bottles
rid
of
of.
mayonnaise. We've got some salsa.
Oh, I'll take
we've
a
got
mayonnaise.
avocado. We got You don't need to go grocery shopping. You could just go into our refrigerator.
We don't have no bread. Oh, by the way, that bread you gave me, delicious.
Ooh, it was old.
It was not.
It was like months.
It was a week.
Months.
No, it was fine.
So here's my question. I should ask the ladies. If you see meat in your refrigerator and the expiration date was yesterday.
Makes no difference.
Do you use it?
Of course.
Absolutely.
You do?
Absolutely.
Is there like...
It's got to pass the sniff test.
That's what I'm wondering.
You said it right.
If it's frozen, it ain't going to sniff like nothing.
What about like sliced turkey?
Again, doesn't matter.
Oh, you got to make sure you use it within 7 days after you open
And if it's slimy,
That's
you
my
wash it
question.
with soap and water.
Delicious.
And delicious.
You can rinse...
Add some garlic powder.
You can rinse
Afterwards.
the slime off?
Yeah, you can wash it off with soap and water.
That's disgusting.
What about cheese?
Let me tell you something.
What if cheese has mold on it?
Let me tell you something, Esther. There's nothing more disgusting than a man and a woman kissing, and you do it all the time.
What?
The germs that are spread from mouth to mouth.
You'd rather have slimy turkey?
Yes. You can wash that off. You can't wash somebody's mouth off.
So I think there's nothing wrong with a man and a woman kissing.
If your husband had a cold, a very bad cold.
My husband?
Yes.
Marty?
Yeah.
Marty's dead.
All right. If you were dating somebody and they had a very bad cold, would you kiss them?
Or breath.
But no, I don't even want to go there. No, we're not gonna go
The
there.
other day I was talking to someone, I'm not going to name names. I'll just say that you all know him that, no, you weren't there.
But would you kiss them? Okay, so this is my point. This is my point. Would you
make
kiss
it
them?
warmer?
It depends who it is.
You're cold.
If I love him, it's my husband, I'll kiss him.
Or so you would kiss a guy with a cold, with a bad cold.
Baby,
You don't-
yes.
you don't
Husband,
mind.
no.
You don't mind kissing your husband?
Better than slimy turkey.
No, slimy turkey you can wash.
Alicia, am I joking? Let me think about that.
Did she say her
She
yogi?
wouldn't kiss her husband if he's sick. However, she would kiss her daughter.
I know, but you can't wash a cold. You can't wash somebody's mouth. You can wash turkey, meatballs. If they're slimy, just wash it off. Smell it a little bit.
What if it still smells bad?
I don't like dead meat.
What about
or
cheese?
dead meat breath?
Well, what are you gonna do? You're gonna eat it live? No, cheese. Anything that has green gotta go.
Now,
Gotta
would you
go.
cut around it, or you
No.
throw the whole thing
Except
away?
for a gringo.
No, do not cut around anything green because the bacteria is embedded in the material.
What about if it's white on your bread?
Again, green, white, red,
Fuzzy,
or black.
it goes in the
Gotta go.
garbage.
Fuzzy is penicillin. You don't want to eat that.
No.
Isn't that an antibiotic?
And I have my food service certification, and that you do not eat stuff like that. It's not good.
Or
you're-
slimy meat.
She's like Joe Sadam, may he rest in peace. He was food certified. And if your eggs were left out of the refrigerator for more than 3 minutes, he would throw them away.
Really?
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Eggs have to be a little, they can be a little warmer than
Wow.
He used
So
to tell
much
us
for
very
freezing
bad.
your
Very
eggs.
bad. What about tomatoes? Do you know the worst bacteria is on a bad tomato?
How do
eat
you
a-
know all these random
Because I know somebody, they ate one and they all got sick. It wasn't just
She also
that
touched
person.
the turkey and got sick.
No, it was the tomatoes. And everybody at work got sick.
That wasn't the turkey?
No.
You threw a turkey away?
These tomatoes?
No.
No. It was another tomato. Tomatoes are highly bacteriaceous.
But they have lycopene. Keeps you young and it's good for the prostate.
First of all, the lectins
Lecithin.
on the skin, not lecithin, the lectin on the skin of tomatoes is not good for you.
But that keeps you young.
No,
Why do you think my skin is like butter?
because you don't eat tomatoes.
I do eat tomatoes. Not you
The
know
skin?
what? You know what my diet is? Sweet potatoes. And I used to tell my husband all the time, "You're my sweet potato." And you know what he used to answer? "Yes, I am."
So let me ask you a question. How did the two of you meet?
Jonathan, how's that going for you?
How did
Oh, her and I?
No, you and her.
All right. Well, in the 60s, and it was 1963. I was walking down
Don't
the
start with the
carpet.
legs.
Oh no.
And I got stuck.
Yes. We were doing a show, a fashion show. We used to do these fashion shows, and she was walking on the runway back then, and she starts going like this. You can't see it, but her feet are stuck in the heel gets stuck in the carpet, and she goes like this.
But that was
And
real?
I fall.
It was real?
It was so real.
You
that it
tripped
felt so
on the
real.
red carpet.
That happened.
You're a klutzy person. You're very klutzy.
But I was there to save her.
Shit, and next thing I know, I'm down on the floor.
And then it begins.
And next thing I know, then I roll back like this.
Oh, goodness.
And
Thankfully,
then-
that's not on camera.
Why is it that you're always on the floor? Get up.
And then I
Sit
looked
down.
up,
And
and then, hold on, hold on. My bad. I'm not as young as I used to be. Hold on.
Your yogi will be very proud of you. All right, sit. Sit. Stay in your seat. Stay in your seat, or otherwise I'm going to get a seatbelt and restrict you. Stay right
You
there.
know, I didn't bring my walker today.
Ester and Didi, are you performing anywhere? Are you taking cruises anytime soon? Are you cleaning out refrigerators? What's happening?
No, we don't clean. We hire. I have a great cleaning girl. Her name is Sakura, something like Sakura, and she comes. I don't understand the words she says. She's Brazilian. She speaks in.
But you speak Brazilian.
But don't you speak Portuguese?
Alicia speaks in
Alicia
Portuguese.
does.
Not
She's your
Esther.
sister. How could she speak it and you don't speak it?
What is
She's
she
her
talk-
yogi.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Her yogi Berra?
Her yogi.
Her yogi is Alicia.
Yeah. I take from
I gotta
Alicia
use
too. But
Where are you going now?
She always does this right in the middle. We're talking, we're having a conversation. She just takes them. She's got to go to,
Now, the two of you ever work together in this set, this type of atmosphere?
Oh well, we're starting. But, we just have a thing. The two of us, we're like soul sisters.
But this is the
Sisters from
first
another
time the two of you have ever been on radio and television doing
You're
that?
right. You know what? You're right.
But she
We're
told me.
virgins there together. But
She told me
She's
that.
always a virgin.
she's always a virgin.
It's
This
like
time
it's
I
like the
am
burning bush. The funny thing is that when she laid it on me that she knew Didi, I figured let's try to do this with pickleball. But let me take a look, because I'm praying to God that they don't scare these guys off. Carl can run out of here and say, "Oh."
I think Carl was very happy that they
He was
were
very
there.
happy, so it actually worked out for the best.
Thank you. Thanks to you and you beautiful people here got us here.
She's verklempt.
She what?
Dawn is.
Verklempt.
I can't call you beautiful. You're handsome.
She's
and beautiful.
verklempt.
I'm verklempt. What?
verklempt,
You
don't you
remember
know?
that
She
coffee
has to
talk?
clap? What is verklempt?
It's verklempt, like all choked up. She doesn't know what to
Verklempt
say.
sounds like
I am
phlegm.
verklempt.
She's verklempt.
Oh no, there she goes again. Come on. Get up, girl. What the?
My
She
knees.
thinks she's in the yogi class. Then what?
So I have to ask you ladies a question. Do you know Alicia's friend, Frank Ruffolo?
Yes,
Do
I
you know
love
Frank?
Frank. He's phenomenal. He's a great writer.
Did you take the books of your sister?
Alicia took the books to Priscilla,
Alicia
yes.
did, not me.
Alicia.
But Esther, you know Frank, right? He's a wonderful writer,
Oh,
great
he's
author.
fantastic.
Oh.
He wrote all these scripts and these books, all for a picture.
Wow.
A movie.
Did you know that all of these books are available right here at the studio? We've got signed copies of all of Frank A. Ruffolo's books here. And no time like the present to get caught up. You want to know what's going to happen in 2024?
No, I
Read
don't.
some of the books he wrote back
I
in
don't wanna know.
2000.
I don't
and
wanna
they will
know.
let you know.
I don't
I
want
have this calling to read Lady of the Harbor. For some reason, I feel like I need to read this.
Josh read that book.
Lady of the Harbor?
Xanthotera.
Xanthotera. That's a little scary. That I got to tell you. I don't do scary books so well. That one's the things he's got in there. They're not people. They're sort of mutated monsters.
Which
They're
is the
kinda
book
scary.
that takes place on the moon, in space?
Chalice one.
Xanthotera.
Is that the one?
Well,
Takes
Gabriel
place on
Chalice is one. Then it's Tres Archangelis, and then Xanthotera is the
Those
one
are my
on the
favorites.
So do you know that we just sent up a capsule that's going to pick up somebody at the space station and they're going to go to the moon? First time since 1972 the U.S. has sent somebody to the moon.
moon. Pretty amazing, huh?
Yeah,
2
Priscilla.
weeks. It's gonna take. Why is in 1969 or whatever it took 3 days? Now it takes us.
Well, you got to understand something. We didn't know what the hell we were doing. And we wanted to be there before the Russians. So they broke every rule in the book and just went.
But now it takes 2 weeks?
Sounds like
It
you,
does.
Freddie. You break
'Cause-
every rule in the book and just go.
And isn't it amazing that they didn't send a senior advisor up to the moon?
They should have,
One-way
right?
ticket. You should just send you there by yourself.
Would you have gone?
I would go now.
Esther, would you go? And Didi, would you? Can
we
you
would
imagine
go.
those two on a
But
craft?
I always
I would-
feel like I'm on the moon.
You are. You know, that zero gravity thing is nice, you know?
Yeah, because then you don't age.
You do not age.
No, zero. Yeah, everything.
And you
goes
probably
up.
don't gain weight either.
Of course you gain weight.
I don't think so. Because
Why?
The food
Gravity was weight?
The food doesn't
How
go
many
down.
calories in gravity? Gravity has 200
Like
calories.
zero. I think you'd be you weigh less, and you would just weigh less.
Listen, I'm telling you for a fact, things come back from space.
And they weigh?
No, they're lighter.
I'm telling you.
Because
so
of
you
the
don't gain
gravity
weight.
doesn't press it down. But then a couple of days later, you weigh, if not more, the same.
It's like going for a colonoscopy. You go in, you lose weight, you come out a couple days later, and you've gained it all back.
That's an adventure. Let's do a colonoscopy in
On the moon?
space.
Oh, you
Let's
know,
see what
it's
floats
called the
on-
floating boot. The floating
They
boot.
are funny.
You're as worse as them.
Me? I don't think so.
You're
All I
contemporary.
can do is think about what today has been like. What a day.
What's it been like? We got pickleball, we got paddleball, we got whistle ball.
Wiffle ball. We got
Got your magic
cleaned up
wand.
Christmas. I got magic wands. We got new crew
Oh, you got to meet
shifts, and I got to meet Didi.
Didi and Esther.
Didi and Esther. I'm really
Don't
glad that
forget
they're
about
here.
Esther. Listen, Didi. Everybody wants Didi.
If it wasn't for Esther and you guys, I wouldn't be here.
That's true. Did you hear what she said?
It's their show. What do I
If it wasn't for
But
Esther.
Esther, the star. She's a star. She
And then-
belongs on the moon.
And Esther, what do you do on a regular basis besides go to play pickleball up
probably
in
pays
Iowa?
Well,
Showing how you-
we also have a restaurant called Smoke Barbecue. I don't know if you heard of it, but it's in Fort Lauderdale.
You own Smoke
I'm one of
Barbecue?
the partners there.
Are you serious?
EatSmokeBBQ.com. Sorry, shameless plug. Ha ha ha. Yeah,
Wow.
We should all go there
I was
for
gonna say,
senior
where in Fort
hour.
Lauderdale is it?
I've hung out there.
Really? The one we
In
used to
Fort
be in Delray
Lauderdale.
Beach, and now it's in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where are you
and
in
it
Fort
was
Lauderdale?
in Boca too. Around Oakland and A1A Northeast 32nd Street.
Did you close the one in Boca down?
Yes. that
And the
was-
one in Delray down?
Yes. We now have the one. Got to come. Everyone's got to come there.
Oh, we got to check it
Let's
out.
do it. Let's have an episode there.
Yeah,
would
we
you
won-
guys?
Let's
if
do it.
I invited you, would you do an episode there?
Yeah.
We won Best Barbecue, Fort Lauderdale Magazine. Thankfully, more than 1 year. This year was one too. So,
Aw, Didi,
yeah.
I'm so proud of you. You're a doll.
Thank you. I know.
You
And
know,
we have the
you're a
best
doll.
pastrami, brisket,
Pastrami
ribs,
is to
all
die
that
for.
stuff.
And she's known for her matzo ball soup.
You gotta try.
Pastrami
ball
is
soup
to
too?
die for.
Well, I make matzo ball
She
soup,
makes it
but
the best.
You know what? I mean,
You have some in your bag?
Well, you have you have
do.
matzo ball soup
I
with you?
actually, but I have to say, it's my Manischewitz. I can't go without it. So I bring it everywhere just in case. Yes, I just bring it.
Bring me
You never
some,
know
then
who might
pour
need it.
some
I'm-
on me.
And I heard that you have other interests, other businesses. You were a pole dancer, strip club, and all that stuff.
Oh.
No, she doesn't.
That was just a joke.
That was a
Go
joke.
ahead, go
You
ahead.
had me going for 3 days with that one.
She just wanted you to bring me in. That's why.
3 days. She
No,
told me
let
she
me
was a
tell
pole
you the
dancer.
story.
Yeah, go ahead.
She came in. Her name was Dorothy, and then she was walking around. I swear she didn't have.
Do you have no knickers on?
I didn't say it. He did. All right.
You're not gonna tell this story here, are you?
And then I said, this girl must be a stripper. So ever since then, I said I called her.
Oh, so she's
Dee.
never been a stripper. You just made that up?
I wanted to be a stripper. She was a candy striper. I wanted to be a candy stripper.
Oh,
so,
there you go.
know,
Same
but-
difference.
But my parents, they
They
raised
forbid-
me right. They wouldn't let me do it. I failed stripper school. So
You failed stripper school.
Yeah.
So I've
And
been,
she married a Roman Catholic.
well, that takes care of that.
Gonna give
So
forgave
I've
her
been,
his chalice.
I've been, yeah, I've been watching The Sopranos.
I know.
So if you call in and you tell me the name of the strip club on The Sopranos, I'll give you a bag of tea. How's that?
Brooklyn Cafe Show Tea.
Yes,
Okay.
a bag of tea. If you know the name of the strip joint.
Scores?
Tea bags?
No and no.
No. I mean, you're going to get
Yes, tea bag. Yeah.
Okay.
It's amazing how knowledgeable you are. She doesn't know what you're talking about. Do you know what she's talking about?
No.
You don't? You're so full
That's
of.
all right. You could go. Yeah. Dawn's too good. She's too good.
Yeah, right.
She's got it all together.
Yeah. And listen, if you're ever going to rob a bank, take Dawn, because they'll actually help her across the street.
Yep.
And she has the money bags on her.
Too pretty, yeah, you can't do it.
Don't be fooled by her looks. She's a genius behind it all.
Now, I also heard that you sing.
A little bit.
There's no such thing as a little bit. You either sing or you don't.
What?
I don't. But I know she sings and you sing.
Yeah, we sing.
Didi.
She sings.
She sings and you sing.
She sings too.
So we're
Ready?
talking.
On your marks, let's set, go. At last, my love has come along. My lonely days are
over.
And your love is
Every time someone does that last, you're like, oh, come on. They're a real singer. When they try that at karaoke, you're like, no. I gotta stop it.
I think we're gonna wrap this up.
You know what? You go.
Well,
go.
the
You set the song and I'll try to.
reason I brought it up is because I spoke to Johnny Melnick and he's talking about doing different segments on the show. And that is a real music show.
Alicia would do it.
Alicia will do it. Alicia doesn't even come say hi.
Huh?
Can you do any Babs?
We can do Babs. We're going to wrap this up. We can talk a little bit more off the air. Thank you all for joining us. Check out the Pickleball Masters on next week at Patch Reef Park. Check that out. We've got VIP tickets to give away. So tune in this week. We're going to be giving 2 of those VIP courtside passes away. Thank you to Ester and Didi for joining us, Raul and Carl Foster of Foster Events. For more information, you can always contact us right here at the studio, brooklyncafe.tv. We will see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. drive time.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Feddy S will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.